Hi everyone, welcome to the fifth podcast by Stukon. I'm Melissa, who will be the host of this podcast. And before we start, I just want to let you know that there is a technical issue with the Zoom, whereby my face will not appear in the most parts of the podcast, and I'm really sorry about that. And I hope you guys can still enjoy watch me and Mr. Karan talking about his personal life, sports, and health. And once again, I'm really sorry and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Bye. Welcome everyone to the fifth podcast by Stukan. Today we have Mr. Karan as our guest. Good morning, Mr. Karan.
Good morning, Melissa. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing?
I hope they are great. Okay, so the first question is that in a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling today? You can explain a little bit.
Mm, how am I feeling today?
Yeah,
Maybe 7, I guess.
7? All right.
7
That's,
because I've been in quarantine for last 2 weeks almost now.
yeah,
I was sick last week, but I recover and I'm feeling better now.
that's
Even
good.
though I'm better, I still have to be inside my room. So 7
Yeah,
because I interacted with
okay.
people for a
Okay. Okay, so we can move on, right? To another question. Maybe you can tell us briefly 5 things about yourself. Maybe you can start from your name and then where do you from? You can 5 things.
Okay, 5 things. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay, my name is Karan Biswakarma, as you already know.
Mm-hmm.
I am from India.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, what else? I love sports,
Mm-hmm.
especially now I like soccer
Mm-hmm.
and badminton. Um,
Yeah.
I love music. Uh,
4.
Although I'm a great musician, but I do like to play guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth, um, I can speak multiple languages. Fourth,
Wow. What are the examples? Indonesia.
um, Indonesian just a little bit, not much, but I speak
Mm-hmm.
my first language that is Nepali.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, and then I speak several languages from India.
Oh,
Hindi,
great.
that
Wow.
is like almost like a national language in
Mm-hmm.
India, and Bengali, and
Mm-hmm.
also I speak English. Yeah, so I'm also learning Bahasa Indonesia. I speak a little bit. So yeah, that's four and a little bit of Bahasa Indonesia.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we all know that you are from India, right? So tell us, where did you last time come to Indonesia and decided to teach in SPH, which is in Indonesia, like that?
Oh, okay, good question.
Hmm.
I'll try to be brief. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in India since until 2017, right? And in
Mm-hmm.
2017 is when I come to India. I came here for to do my college at
Oh.
UPH.
Oh.
If you know, Universitas
Yeah.
Pelita Harapan Intan. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
is where I came. I studied under a scholarship there. So,
Oh.
if you know, UPH and wait, SPH are under
Mm-hmm.
same organization.
Yeah.
So I was given a job here in
Mm-hmm.
SPH Sentul, and I love it here. As a student in UPH, I once visited SPH Sentul. I lived in the dorms here, and I really
Yeah.
loved it. And since we are supposed to work with the ISN
Mm-hmm.
after our studies in college, I was wishing I would be uh, located here for my job. So yeah, I got it, and I was happy, and I'm happy to meet the people that I met in
Yes.
SPH Sentul.
Yeah, we are also grateful to have you here. Okay, so for you, are Indonesian people interesting, especially in SPH? What do you think about us?
Mm, I think one thing I really like about Indonesians in general is they are
Mm-hmm.
very friendly.
Uh-huh.
It's very easy to friends with Indonesian compared to where I came from. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I used to travel. some places as well. But
Mm-hmm.
when you go to a new place, it's not very easy to make friends. But
Yeah.
in Indonesia, I think generally it's very easy to make friends, and they are open, and I think
Mm-hmm.
mostly cheerful, especially in our school as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the community that I work with. If I talk about staff, they are very friendly, very
Mm-hmm.
helpful. Yeah, I love that support in the community. I love to stay in the campus in school
Mm-hmm.
because supportive people here. And I
Mm-hmm.
think for students as well, they are very friendly and open
Yeah.
and cheerful. Yeah, which I really love. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think
I agree.
that's really good
Many,
about our
yeah,
center.
I think many foreigners also like talk about Indonesian people. Yeah, they are friendly and maybe like they are really open. You know. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, really
Okay.
true.
Talking about SPH, did you enjoy being a teacher in this school? And by the way, how long have you been teaching in SPH in total?
In total.
Yeah.
Okay, I came to SPH Sentul in January 2020 as a
Ah.
student teacher. I
Mhm.
was co-teaching with Miss Jorel. Miss Jorel
Oh,
was my um, mentor at that point.
like
Yeah, so I
buddy. Yeah.
work.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I work with her for 3 months. Yeah, I taught
Mm-hmm.
grade 10, 9, and 6 at that time for
Mm-hmm.
3 months, and then I was staying in the dorm here. So as you know, like then the pandemic happened, but I was still staying in here for the rest of my time. And
Yeah.
after I finished my college requirements, I formally
Mm-hmm.
joined SPH in August 2020. And yeah, since then
Mm-hmm.
I've been working here. It's 1.5 year of working at SPH. I
Mm-hmm.
think I really love my time here in SPH. Uh,
Yeah.
Especially, I was wishing like last year we did everything in home learning, and
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, it was sad, right? But this
Yeah.
year, however, I've been able to spend my time with student, real people in my
Mm-hmm.
classroom, or in the gymnasium or soccer field as I teach PE. So
Mm-hmm.
it's been really nice. I really love the energy that I get when the students are here. And I think the students are really very open to me. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they are very open to approach me about many things. I really
Yeah.
love it. And as you know, I work as a supervisor in dorm
Yeah.
as well, and I get to see students after school as well. And it's
Mm-hmm.
good to see them, not in classroom, but just in
Mm-hmm.
house and how they live. I have some boys come in my room and do their
Yeah.
study or just talk and yeah, joke around, make fun, and it's all
Mm-hmm.
good. I think I love. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
overall, I like it, I guess.
Okay. So, okay, all of us know that you are a health and PE teacher, right? And so, why did you choose health and why did you choose PE? Like, I mean, are they related to your life or what?
Um. Well, why did I choose it? First thing, it was given to me to be taught. So yeah, I
Yeah.
accepted the offer. I guess first thing I would say that.
Mm-hmm.
But secondly, also I've always loved sports. As a kid, I grew up in a hostel as well, and
Mm-hmm.
every afternoon, um, our main goal as a teenager or as a kid would be to come back from school as soon as you can
Mm-hmm.
and get to the field and play with your friends. So that was my routine every day, Sunday until Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So every
Mm-hmm.
afternoon I must do that. So I always grew up loving sports. I think I'm not like the most sporty person, but I do love doing sports. So yeah, and when I got to the college, um, yeah, I learned more about teaching PE, and yeah, how it can impact young people, and that it is necessary subject in the school as well. So when I
Mm-hmm.
got here, I was teaching only one class, PE class, for grade 7
Mm-hmm.
last year. But this year I have additional classes to teach PE and health. Yeah, and I guess I
Oh,
love, since I love like doing sports, yeah, I love teaching PE.
yeah, yeah, that's right. I agree. Okay, so being a teacher for maybe 1.5 hours, 1.5 years in SBH SC, what are the best and worst things that you got maybe for being a teacher? Moreover, you are a foreign teacher, right? So yeah, what is your opinion about that? The best
What
and
are
worst things.
the best and worst thing?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay, can I think for a moment?
Oh, it's okay, really okay. Yeah, like good and bad
Okay,
things.
I think we'll start with uh, the worst thing itself first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was because of the pandemic.
Oh
Really,
yeah.
like I did not have the students in my classroom since this was my first time teaching as well last year,
Yeah,
and
that's
it
right.
was all online. So when I started teaching as a full-time teacher, I did not have students in the classroom,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that was a really different experience for a year. And then suddenly when I have all my students in my classroom, yeah, I like
Mm-hmm.
kind of find myself um not knowing how to do everything because
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done that before. And then suddenly there are students in my classroom. But I think the best part, however, is that I get to spend time with real people. And
Mm-hmm.
now, and teaching is such a how can I put it in words? Such a connect. There is such a good connection when you teach
Mm-hmm.
like with students or with people because you're directly dealing with them. And
Yeah.
so I think I just love my time with being with my students and knowing that I impact their life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So for you, like, is it hard to be a teacher? Maybe like for students now watching this podcast, like, oh yeah, I want to be a teacher. Like for you, is it hard? You know, mentally, of course, too. Oh my God.
Um, okay, is it hard?
Yeah.
It depends on, I think, how much you wanna do the work that you wanna
Mm-hmm.
do. There are always challenges with everything, right? But
Yeah.
being a teacher does have um, like its own challenges
Mm-hmm.
combined with the joy also. I think as a new teacher, I can say
Mm-hmm.
I had challenges organizing myself and meeting all the expectation while also being able to deal with the students and with everything around. Uh, I think it's not easy, but it's very rewarding at the end of the day
Mm-hmm.
because I think you know that you're impacting somebody's life and you're investing
Yeah.
on building somebody. So it will be rewarding, but yeah, obviously it won't be easy as well.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, okay. Okay, so for me, this is a fun question. When you
Mhm.
decided to teach in SPH, right? Were you satisfied or like feeling happy like that in with the fact that SPH had a dorm? I mean, like, what are you feeling?
Yeah, I was happy to be
Mm-hmm.
teaching in SPH and being in the dorm here.
Mm-hmm.
As I mentioned briefly earlier, I
Mm-hmm.
also lived in hostel before. So I moved to live in hostel when I was grade eight. Sorry, I was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've lived in dorms ever since. When I came to college, I live in dorm as well.
Oh
And I
yeah.
come to SPR, I live in dorm and I supervise in dorm as well. I think, yeah, there is not much difference in how things work in the dorm and the same kind
Mm,
of noise and the same kind of cheerfulness, joy,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and people around. Yeah, all those routines. So I don't think there has been much change in the lifestyle I have
Oh
had
yeah.
from when I was kid and until now becoming a teacher. So I think
Mm-hmm.
it's easier for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think you had experience before, yeah, like many
Yes.
times, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, me as a PHO member, I really want to ask you this question, okay? Like, why did you last time like really decide to be a dorm supervisor? Is that like because okay, like I have experienced much in dorm and then like I want to be a supervisor, or like what? Your first, thought about being a maybe like dorm supervisor like that. What do you think?
Yes. Thank you for that question.
Mhm.
Uh, I think, yeah, last year I wasn't a dorm supervisor.
Mhm. Oh
I just taught in school and I lived in the dorm though.
yeah.
And yeah, at that time no students were here, so the setting was really different.
Mm.
This year I was offered to be our dorm supervisor at the
Oh,
beginning of the school year, and yeah, it wasn't like easy decision I made. I didn't say
yeah.
yes at one, like just when I was asked I took time to think about it. And
Mhm.
yeah, dorm supervising takes your time.
Mm.
I think you have to be committed to give your personal time for work, right? So it
Yeah.
wasn't easy work, but I think about it, and then I thought I can have more time with students when I'm here,
Mhm.
and I can have direct access to whatever they are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can have more personal um, interactions with them, right? So I think that
Mhm.
was one of my consideration. And yeah, and other thing is also because I have been in dorms for a long time
Yeah.
now, and I think I do understand how it works. I mean,
Mhm.
although PH is a really nice place and the things are different than how it is really in other dorms, but I think the general idea is kind of similar. So I knew like it would be challenging as well, but not something I could not do. So yeah, that's how I accepted to be the dorm
Yeah.
supervisor. Yeah.
So, in conclusion, are you happy to be a dorm supervisor? Feeling happy?
Yes, I am. I'm
Yeah.
happy. Yeah, what I'm doing. I
Mhm.
think, yeah, as I keep saying, this is, I think, very rewarding. Although it's not easy, but yeah.
Yeah. Handling with many boys, right, sir? Yeah. I know about that. Okay, so okay, actually this is like the same question also, but maybe you can tell us about the bad things. Maybe like you can also like maybe cite good things also. Like what are some good and bad things that you find during your experience being a dorm supervisor in SPH? In PHH, I'm sorry. Yeah, PHH. Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay. Yeah. As a dorm supervisor, not bad thing, but I think
Mm.
some challenges, I will say. Um, you are
Yeah.
responsible for so many people now in the
Mm-hmm.
dorm. As you know, last quarter we had more than 50
Yeah.
students, and I think, yeah, just that pressure of being responsible for not just yourself, but I think the teachers always have that pressure, like
Mm-hmm.
they have to care about all the students, not just
Mm-hmm.
about delivering whatever they need to teach, but also making sure that they learn, right, the students. So
Yeah.
I think with the dorm, just being responsible for each and every small thing about students' life, it's not easy. So I think that has been a little bit of challenge. And also I think working with different um, students from different places, like
Yeah.
you guys all over Indonesia. And
Yeah.
yeah, so never easy when it's from different culture and different
Mm-hmm.
understanding, different age gaps, and yeah, how to
Agree.
deal with each and every individual. But yeah, that's a little bit of challenge, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
The good things is it's very obvious. Like last year, I was living in dorm and it was quiet, it was
Yeah.
dark, it was like no people. You don't
Uh-huh.
have real interaction with people. I go to classroom, teach online, come back, nothing after that.
Yeah.
But I think this year, I come back to the dorm, and it is like home where you have real people,
Mm-hmm.
where you have a family, where you can talk to people, and it is really good. I think I also like the kind of friendship people have within
Mm-hmm.
themselves in the dorm. You know, like when you see the students supporting each other for
Mm-hmm.
many things, when we have birthdays and celebration that are
Yeah.
really good. Also for me, I'm a PE teacher and I love doing sports, and I
Yeah.
have like a big group of boys and girls who would want to play every time we will
Mm-hmm.
want to play, like soccer or badminton or volleyball. And I really love to do those activities. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like before, it would be really hard to find people to do sports, but now like I send a text in the group and I know
Mm-hmm.
there is always somebody, some people that want to play. So yeah, I think that has been like a good part of it.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
also like I know like I'm helping the students grow spiritually,
Mm-hmm.
investing in life. So yeah, that has been another good thing, I guess, in the
Mm.
dorm.
Is there
Sorry,
any
I went
like?
a little bit.
No, it's okay. It's really okay. It's really okay. So it's like there any like unforgettable experience when you being like a dorm a supervisor, maybe unforgettable
Un-
experience that you maybe still remember until now.
um, Unforgettable.
Mm-hmm.
Not one particular. I don't think just one particular, but I think in general,
Yeah.
all the things we have been doing. Oh, I think this one maybe Christmas time when we go
Ah.
for Christmas caroling last quarter. Melissa, you were
Uh-huh.
not here, I think,
Yeah. No.
but
Uh-huh.
so during the Christmas, before the Christmas holidays, we
Mm-hmm.
organize to go for caroling to different teachers' houses last
Wow.
Christmas. So yeah, we went there and we went to one of the house. And
Mm-hmm.
when we were going to other house, it was raining hard. It was in
Wow.
Ibu Auntie Hendar's house. So we sang there and we had to stay there. It was raining. Although yeah, but it was all good. Like it was good fun. So I think that is one of the memorable experience.
Mm-hmm.
Others, I think just like all the activities we do every day.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know about the Christmas caroling. Oh, it was so fun. Yeah.
Yes,
Great, great, great.
next time you should be here so
Yeah.
you can we do that event.
Okay. So, is there one word for PHH students? One word.
One word.
Yeah. That maybe explains everything about your feeling for them.
um, Love.
Yeah. Love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Why did you choose love? Why?
um, I think I believe like all the individuals here living
Mm-hmm.
in Pehaha, they're put together to live here by God, and it is one such experiences where you get to meet people from different places, and yet you know that we are all brothers and sisters in Christ, and yeah, we are supposed to love each other in spite of any differences that a student might have among each other or even
Mm-hmm.
as a supervisors, um, we how we deal with them. And I think without love it will be hard to live in place like this or survive.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that is one thing I would like the students to learn as well, to love each other as brothers or sisters in Christ, and also us as a supervisor to show them the love of God, not
Mm-hmm.
just supervisor, from parent and supervisor, to show
Mm-hmm.
them the love of God. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's why I choose love.
Okay. So I can see that you really enjoy being a supervisor, especially for the PH boys, and you always spend together with them, right? And especially playing sports. And I have seen you many times playing soccer and badmintons, of course, in the gym. So my question is,
Mhm.
why do you really enjoy playing those two kinds of sports? I mean, like, I never like, I don't know. I just feel like you really fall in love with that sport. Why?
Yeah, it is interesting. I did not grow up playing. I mean, I played a little bit of soccer, but not
Mm-hmm.
that much of badminton.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, so it is interesting that I like it here, partly because the sports that I really love,
Mm-hmm.
we cannot play here. As I come from India, we used to
Yeah.
play this sport called cricket, but yeah, since I came to
Oh.
India, I never played it. But I think for soccer, I started doing it mostly in my high school. And then when I was in college, I played more with my friends because everybody knew it and it was
Mm-hmm.
common sports for everyone. And we had
Mm-hmm.
good soccer field in our college at UPH. So yeah, I grew to love soccer as a
Mm-hmm.
sports there. So when I came here, yeah, we do have a really big soccer field. I think that's a
Yeah.
blessing. Not everybody, all the schools have it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, when you have people, when you have the field, why not play,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah, right.
And then for
Mm-hmm.
badminton, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really sure when I grow to love it, but yeah, something that came to me along the way, and yeah, I started to play last year here with some people, the previous supervisors. I
Mm.
think you don't know them, but Mr. Paul and Miss Kathleen, they used to play.
Wow.
And one more person who is like the very best in the school, Paheri. He played with, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
Pa Agu, our ex Bible teacher, played
Mm-hmm.
together. So yeah, we used to play every week, and I
Oh,
grew to
that's
love it.
nice.
And when the
Mm-hmm.
students are here now, I like to have them for after school activity and
Mm-hmm.
play with them.
Yeah. Okay. So except badminton and soccer, are there any sports that you like again? Other than them? Maybe like.
I like to do volleyball with
Mm.
Mr. Adrian. I think for now, those are like the main sports I do. I would really love to play basketball, but I'm not good at it, and I never played it when I was growing up. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, not much of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
In my classes now, I am trying to do dodgeball, handball, and some other sports,
Mm-hmm.
which are also new to me, but I'm kind
Mm.
of liking those as well. So yeah,
Mm. How about swimming? Do you like swimming?
not much, but I actually like to, if I were to watch sports, I actually like to watch like field hockey
Oh.
and tennis a little
Mm-hmm.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
those are my
Yeah.
interests.
Okay. You're really a sport man. Okay. Can you briefly tell us like who is your favorite soccer player or maybe like badminton player? Maybe
Oh, okay.
or them.
This is interesting. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I as a soccer player, I like Lionel Messi. He is from
Uh-huh.
Argentina and recently playing for Paris Saint-Germain club.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like. Uh, yeah, he is a really good soccer player, talented, but
Mm-hmm.
also I think he's humble. So I like him for that. I'm wishing that this year he goes on to win the World Cup, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Uh, I don't really have a favorite badminton player, really, but I just love
Oh.
any random person play or anyone from
Mm.
India.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So, okay, I can see that you're such a sports fan, right? So, do you think that doing sport, like has some good impacts on your body and on our body, or maybe like life physically or mentally like that when you're playing sports? What do you think?
Yeah, sure. I think it's really good to do sports because it's recreational, right? So
Yeah.
I would do sports for the purpose of recreation, right? When I'm
Mm-hmm.
stressed about anything. The
Yeah,
sports
that's right.
helps me calm down. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing. And also when you're on the field, you get to like have interaction with most people. And when you're put with a group, you get to also see among students who can be like a leader. Like let's say in a sports that you're playing, some people will be directing, some people will be um, yeah so you can also exercise other skills, not just like your physical ability, but also to lead and do the group work within the sports situation. I think those
Mm-hmm.
are good for you as a person, physically as well. I don't know how many of us do workout, but if
Yeah.
you are not able to work out or not have time to work out, uh, sports is one of the other alternative, right, that you can
Mm-hmm.
use. Like when you play, your body is active, and which is good. Like I always keep saying to my students, like your body is a gift from God, and
Mm-hmm.
you have the responsibility to take care for it,
Mm.
right? You
Yeah.
are the only one that can take care about it. I do understand if not everybody, it's not everybody's interest to work out every time now and then,
Yeah. Yeah.
but at least if you know a sports that you love and you try to play it once in a while, it's good for you and good for your health. And I think when you have good physical health, it impacts other areas of your life as well, right? You're more active, you're
Mm-hmm.
sharper, and you can focus better on things you're doing. So yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, what do you think about like sometimes many people say that like, oh, I cannot like do like any sports, and like I just like yeah, I'm just feeling lazy to do sports. What do you think about that?
Mm-mm. Yeah, I think I won't say they are bad people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
to. Like, I think you can always learn new skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's never too late. I know for some of the students, especially some of my grade 11 students who join after school badminton, they
Mm-hmm.
started off last quarter not knowing how to do badminton at all. And like if now I look at them, they have improved their skill a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think like you can stay saying like I cannot do sports. If you
Mm-hmm.
try to do it, I believe that you will be able to do it. So that's the first thing. Being
Mm-hmm.
lazy
Yeah, that one.
is not an option. Bible calls us not to be lazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
yeah, and especially I think this is very true when you are in like with the pandemic, it has
Mm-hmm.
become reality for most of us. I mean, although you are working on other things, being
Mm-hmm.
physically active, like um, getting out and doing activity has been a hard thing. And
Mm-hmm.
like it's understandable. It has pandemic has affected us in a lot of ways, right? But
Yeah.
I think as a young people, like teenagers, um, you
Mm-hmm.
have to keep up your own spirit. You have to uh, be not lazy and move and do activities. Because I remember uh, one of my teacher from UPH saying, who is also a sports director,
Oh.
Coach Metcalf. He says
Mm-hmm.
like uh, when you stop doing like being active,
Mm-hmm.
when you stop wanting to do uh, physical activity, your youthfulness will die, you know, like
Oh.
so you know, keep your youthfulness, you need to keep being active. So I think that
Yeah.
is what I can say to all the students as well. And I think for SPH, you really have um, a good facility, you know, after
Yeah.
schools you can go to, you have a good swimming pool, although you cannot use it right
Mm-hmm.
now. Maybe in future you'll use it. We have big gymnasium, court and soccer fields, multiple soccer fields. So I think you have good opportunity to make yourself active, and
Mm-hmm.
will help you with it, right? To learn.
Yeah.
And I think with our after school activity, we are trying to do that. If you don't know anything as well, just show up in the field, and
Yeah.
over time, you'll find yourself being able to. I can say from my own experience, because when I started to play soccer, obviously I could not even time to kick the ball properly. But over time, when I keep practicing, I
Mhm.
learn more. So yeah, sure, you can do it as well.
Yeah, that's really great. Okay, so last Monday, Stukan has sent a form to all as students to write some questions they might have for you. So here I have prepared. Later I will show you a spin wheel like that consisting of their equation, and I will spin like maybe 3 times. So we'll like randomly have 3 questions from them to answer. So let me share my screen first. Wait,
They're not very hard.
wait. Wait, where is it? Okay, this one. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Okay.
Okay, so let me start to spin, yeah. The first one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So so this is the first question. Looking back, have you ever expected that you will be here and have a job as a teacher abroad? Maybe like when you were maybe still in India, maybe. Yeah.
No, never. I
Never?
did not expect, yeah, to be abroad
Oh.
so early,
Mm-hmm.
and be in Asia especially, and
Mm-hmm.
be a teacher here. Maybe
Yeah.
I had the desire to go to West one day,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, not really in Indonesia. So yeah, this is something God planned, I think, for me
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
here. And
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So the next question. Hmm, okay. Okay. This is the second question. What is your family or past like? Is it too personal to you? No, right?
you can share. I have shared
Okay.
with my students in classroom, so it's
Okay, you
fine.
can share
Uh,
it.
I was born in a Hindu family
Mm-hmm.
in and I think at around when I was 4.5 years old, my
Mm-hmm.
father passed away. So it wasn't an
Oh, sorry.
easy time when I was young, but God is gracious and He opened a lot of doors for me, and I'm here right now. Right now, in my okay, sorry, I forgot to say about my family before. So I have father, mother, and two other younger brothers when I was
Oh.
young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but right now, my mom is married again, so I
Mm-hmm.
have a father and two stepsisters, one half brother, and so yeah, it's a big family.
Yeah, big family. Mm-hmm.
We live in different places. My other brother, the second one, lives in UPH, sorry, not UPH, Karawaci right now, Tangerang,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing his internship as a teacher, PE teacher
Oh.
as well in Lipo
Wow.
SPLB,
Yeah.
and my other brother, mom, and other families are in India. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. So like they had also passion to be a teacher like you too. Your brother.
yes,
Or
he wanted to become a teacher, and he likes being PE teacher as well.
wow, that's great. He can be like the same to you. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, so the last question. Let me try to spin and get what is it? Okay, what is it? Oh, okay. So the last question is that are you also interested in the arts? Maybe like art, music, drama, etc. I think you are interested in drama, I guess. I don't know.
Not really, like I will say. very interested, but I want to try new things. And drama is
Mm-hmm.
something that I did not try. Like I did musicals with Miss Jorel, but that was like the
Mm-hmm.
first time I think I've done something like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I love to help out Miss Jorel when she asked me to do music. I loved it. Yeah, for sure. I wish I could play more musical instrument, but I cannot. I'm not gifted in it, but I
No.
can guitar a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, and I can play for worship sometimes
Mm-hmm.
in our chapel. So yeah, I love that. Art, no,
No.
I
Yeah.
I'm
Same.
not good at it.
Same. Great. 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 Okay. So, okay. I think this is like already at the closing of our podcast, and maybe is there any like, do you have any last thing that you want to tell everyone? Maybe if you have about this pandemic, about life. Mm-hmm.
Okay, uh, I'll just say for everyone to be patient and
Yeah.
yeah, to keep depending on God and do your best at whatever situation we are in, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously the things will get better. And yeah, take care.
Yeah. Take care. Yeah. That's great motivation. So I think that's all for our podcast. Thank you for coming once again, Mr. Karan. I think like yeah, I really enjoyed talking with you, and we really appreciate your efforts to answer every question. And you can leave this Zoom meeting after this, and I really hope to see you and other people who are watching this podcast soon. And so, bye everyone. Bye. Thank you, Mr.
Bye.
Karan.
Bye.
Bye.